Are you currently suffering from pain on the inside of your elbow, made worse with activities such as gripping or twisting? Hey everyone, this is Dr. Zach Gruen here, Performance Sport and Spine, and today's video will be discussing golfer's elbow. Golfer's elbow is the second most common cause of elbow pain behind tennis elbow and affects about 1 to 8% of the population, and surprisingly 90% of the cases are non-sports related. What does this condition feel like? It most commonly presents as sharp or stabby pain on the inside of the elbow at the common flexor tendon, and it's 90% of the time it's in the dominant arm. And the pain is provoked or aggravated with activities such as gripping, twisting, or lifting. And at this point, if you please like our video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications. What causes this condition? This condition is caused by mechanical overload or overuse of repetitive movements. There can be an acute episode where a single event causes pain to start, such as gripping something too heavy, or there can be a chronic issue where there's been a multitude of things that build up over time causing the pain. It's most commonly in people between 45 and 64 years old. Females are more likely to get it than males. Some risk factors to be aware of are smoking, high BMI, heavy physical occupation, comorbidities, and then high psychosocial work demands. Now we'll talk about some activity modifications. With tendons, we really want to completely rest them. Think of relative rest. And a good starting spot is doing 50% of what you normally do. And some discomfort is normal, but it should dissipate within 30 minutes of the activity. Some examples would be, if doing a dumbbell row with a 70-pound is too painful, don't not do it, but utilize a 30-pound or 40-pound weight that's more tolerable. Or if carrying 2 bags of groceries is too painful, don't carry none, but carry 1, and again, continue to load the tendon and then increase over time. And then lastly, for example, if deadlifting is too painful, don't use the straps on your lighter sets, but as the sets get heavier, use straps, and then as your pain gradually decreases over time, use the straps less. And for pain management, NSAIDs and acetaminophen have been shown to be helpful. Just make sure you don't have no comorbidities or any contraindications for taking this. Wrist flexion. So with your forearm supported on a bench with your wrist hanging off, you're going to grab a light weight. And then slow and controlled, you're going to lower your wrist down to the floor, keeping the forearm on the bench for 3 seconds, and then bring it up towards the ceiling for 3 seconds. You should feel some dual tension on the inside of your elbow. And again, it's important to start with a light weight and go slow. Count 3 seconds in your head, down, and then 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, up. If that's too hard initially, you can hold it in an isometric position and then progress to the slow tempo as your symptoms allow. Resisted supination pronation. So again, with your forearm on that bench, with your wrists extended, hold a light weight at one end. And with your palm facing up, we're going to rotate the dumbbell 180 degrees so your palm is facing down. Again, you should feel tension on the inside of your arm. 3 seconds there, stop, and then return to the starting position. Again, go 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. If the weight is too much, you can grab it in the middle initially or reduce the range of motion, but it's important to go slow and over time work through the full range of motion of the 180 degrees. The link for this band will be in the description below. So holding each end with each wrist, we're going to rotate our right hand towards our body while simultaneously rotating our left hand away to our body for 3 seconds, and then slowly return to the starting position. Then we're going to bring our right hand back a little bit and then rotate it away from our body while simultaneously pulling our left hand towards our body, and then slow and controlled return to the starting position. If you need to increase the difficulty, you can go slower, or you can buy a more stiff band. And then making sure we strengthen our shoulders and rotator cuffs is very important. So prone T's and A's is great. So laying on a bench or the floor with your elbows straight, lift your arms out to your side at 90-degree angles. This is the T. Then you can lift your arms up into a V position, and this is the V. To increase the difficulty, you can hold light weights in either one of these positions. Make sure throughout these movements that you feel the tension in the back of your shoulder blade, and you gently squeeze your abs and glutes so you don't arch your back. You should feel no tension in your low back when doing these. So starting on your hands and knees on the floor, sit back onto your heels. Keep your elbows straight and press into the floor. Round your upper back towards the ceiling, chucking your chin down in towards your sternum. And then arch or extend your upper back while simultaneously lifting your head up, feeling that tension or that movement in your upper back. Again, round your back up towards the ceiling, checking your chin in, pressing down towards the floor. And then arch or extend your upper back while lifting your neck up and trying to feel a fluid, smooth motion through your upper back. So with tendon rehab, some pain is the norm, not the exception. So one good rule of thumb is the pain should be mild, 3 to 5 out of 10 on that oral pain scale. And any pain during the exercise should dissipate within 30 minutes. And it should not be worse the next morning or 24 hours afterwards.